Hey, welcome back to another daily dungeon. Setting up a do some vault keys on the prop pally. This is what my gear looks like. I'm looking mostly for rings to replace on this character, and then these are the talent tree that we're running. Something pretty straightforward. It's a sanguine week, so nothing too crazy. I'll come grab all these.
Shield. Cyclone. Shield.
I'll just let them do their shields up there. I'm not all that worried about it.
Pressurized blast.
I did change the UI up a little bit. I'm pretty happy with the way it's going right now. Want to try to get these sanguines in places where they're not gonna heal everybody up a lot anyway, you know?
Shield. Pressurized blast. Shield. Shield. Pressurized blast.
Stun that guy out there so he doesn't sanguine up our group.
Pressurized blast.
Oh, I had an itch.
Pressurized blast.
Oh, I'm ready for the new season and stuff to start.
Shield.
I've just been playing a lot. I know the new PoE season starts today. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Maybe. But excited for that. I've been looking at what league starter I want to run. I think I'm gonna run Explosive Arrow because I've never ran it. But I was also debating between that and Righteous Fire. Because Righteous Fire is just really chill to start with. Or maybe Toxic Rain. I kind of want to play bow build because I've never really played a bow build. But yeah, we're pretty much done with the raid and right now. I think the PTR should be out soon, so we might you might start seeing some of that happening with me here soon. Start trying to get some experience with that done, you know? This pack's kind of rough. I might look to see if they don't dispel somebody and quickly grab a sack on somebody. The next charge then.
Cyclone.
Oh, that charge didn't go very quick. I'll just go ahead and sack them, even though they were fine. I have a evoker for a healer. That's interesting.
Shield.
Pick one of these vortexes and look at interrupting them. I sit Divine Toll, so I don't really need to worry about that too much.
Cyclone.
Try to hit as many interrupts as I possibly can here. Our Sentinel came back up too, so we're pretty much golden for a bit here, I think. Just worried about things dying in the sanguine here. That Mistral is going to get healed a bit. I want to try to drag it off this Vortex, then this Soldier's going to die. We'll go ahead and stun that and drag it off the Mistral.
Pressurized blast.
Go ahead and go to the next pack. Nothing too crazy, just a 16. I haven't really worried too much about like pushing on these characters. I kind of focus on just getting what would you call it? Just getting my vault filled up, and you only need 16s for the vault because you get myth track with that. So grab a stun there. That Vortex is dying. This Vortex is gonna die soon. We can just go ahead and toss a stun on that. Died. It's fine.
Bomb Cyclone.
Wonder why he sacked the priest there, or the evoker there. What's our DPS look like? Oh, I'm second on the meter right now, but I don't think... Yeah, nobody in this group is really all that geared, which is fine. But yeah, we're pretty much done with the raid, so I'm just kind of waiting for next tier to start up. We're still pushing a little bit on the weekends, which has been pretty fun. I think my main is almost 3,200. We don't play as much as I'd like to, and mostly because the last couple weeks people just haven't been showing up, which is frustrating, but there's only so much you can do about that. I just show up and we try to make the best of it we can. I've also been pushing in the mornings with another group, but they're not past like the 23 levels, so I don't really get IO with them yet. We're just getting to the point where I can start getting a bit higher keys done with them, you know?
Cyclone shield. Lethal current.
Bloodlust.
Look, I'm getting next interrupt here. I'm just gonna try to hit it quickly, because the faster I hit it, the lower chance there is of somebody else doubling with me in this pug, you know? I'll toss a sack on our healer there just to make sure that they don't get got here.
Cyclone shield.
I'm gonna go towards our healer here. I'm gonna watch for a wog here, because I might need to wog somebody to keep them up. I'll just toss it on the healer there.
Tempest. Lethal current.
Ooh, that trinket brought me in. That was kind of scary, actually.
Cyclone shield.
Oh, I lay on hands to myself, because apparently it's not set up correctly. Grabbed an interrupt there. Grab that with my hand, or with my shield. A lot of people are getting hit by that. I have a shining light again, just in case.
Cyclone shield. Cyclone shield.
Man, we've healed the heck out of some of these people to keep them up.
Summon tempest.
Get back in the spot here. I can hit the next interrupt. Let's go ahead and hit that now. I'll have an interrupt for a while here. I can wog somebody or Word of Glory if they get kind of low here. Oh, okay. Well, there goes our druid. Feels bad. He must have got hit by something along with the lightning bolt.
Cyclone shield.
Could just release and take the cyclone and it'd be fine. Hey, at least they know it's faster. Go ahead and toss our... Oh, I made him miss that. That's my bad. Oh, it's an interesting time to do that. I'm going to try to hit as many interrupts here as I can. The vapor forms don't matter. They won't kill us. They'll just be annoying to deal with. Toss a sack on that guy to try to prevent him from dying. We'll start dragging because things are dying. That cloudburst is not going to go off. Nice.
Cloudburst.
That one I can interrupt.
Vapor form. Vapor
Not
form.
worried about vapor forms. Gonna keep interrupting. Best I can anyway. Try to get that assassin out of that as quick as we can. I have divine toll if we need it. Trying not to get them in the sanguine if I can help it.
Vapor form. Healing well.
Stand out here and bring it sideways for these guys.
AoE.
Go ahead and toss a sack on the healer there, just
Chilling
Frontal.
breath.
make it a bit easier for them to heal. Oh, this dragon is dying super fast, and our mage almost died to it. Jeez, that breath. Well, just ardent there, we were taking some damage.
Vapor form.
Go ahead
Vapor
and
form.
try to hit as many interrupts here as we can again. I can Divine Shield if I need to, but I don't think I need to right now. I'll keep an eye on my HP.
Cyclone.
Long on Divine Toll, couple seconds.
Cloudburst. Cloudburst. Vapor form.
So what I was worried about was the Cloudburst from the Squalls there.
Vapor form.
Keep kiting because of all the Sanguine. Should be good. They usually skip this Drake up here is the pack I skip in this dungeon. I don't like Divine Shielding there. I've had times in the past where I've done it and it has
Vapor form. Vapor form. Vapor form.
Sorry. I've had times in the past where I've Divine Shielded and it's bounced over to the Drake. It's kind of not what you want to happen if you can help it. That assassin's gonna die soon. We'll switch to the higher target here. These assassins are both dying soon. This is the last one left. Try to get aggro on all this. So whenever there's a spread pack like this, I see a lot of people will... I was trying to switch to interrupt that. We're okay though. I'm gonna hold this. Yeah, that's what I was worried for. I was holding my Revenge Shield there. But what'll happen is like on spread packs like this, groups, like people will just start going hard very, very quickly on doing damage. And you need to be very careful of doing that as a DPS. I don't have anything for the... Oh, Divine Toll came up like right at the last second there, but I didn't hit it quick enough. But like you can dot stuff up, but definitely don't hit like CDs and stuff like that. And be aware that like until things get grouped up, a lot of tanks have stuff like a Thrash or an Avenger Shield or Consecration or things that are like very location based. And when things are spread out, it's hard to get like aggro on stuff. You just got to be really aware of that. I just see people all the time, like they just go hard immediately and it creates a lot of problems. This is, I need to pay attention during this fight. Make sure we get in the wind as quick as we can here. And then we'll just rotate CDs as we go through this. I'll hit the... They're not going to the right side, which is going to cause a lot of problems for our healer. Let's go hit this.
Downwind of Altyrus. Upwind of Altyrus.
This fight, it's really important because you want to be in line with the wind, because if you're not, you'll take a lot of extra damage.
Call the wind.
From being opposite. So you'll see their debuffs. If they're green, they should be fine. So this guy's going to be taking way more damage than the rest of us because he's in the opposite side of the boss. Which is really bad. You should try not to do that if you can help it. I don't have a CD, so I'm going to try to get into a good debuff position. Oh, how did I get the debuff there? I guess I got flipped around by the Drake a little bit. And I think it's... yeah. Pretty good, but you cause a lot of stress for your healer if you keep this buff for a long amount of time. Also, you don't get the what do you call it? You don't get the buff, the haste buff, if you're not in line with the center part, or with the wind, right? This gives you a pretty big haste buff. I could just Divine Shield through that, but I'm not all that worried about it. Just gonna take the thing up and...
Call the wind. Upwind of Altyrus.
I'm just gonna watch and I'll lay on hands if I need to. I can't save the healer there. Build up some holy power. Be-res that guy. We had two, so there's no reason not to. Speed up the fight a little bit. I have a heal there that I can use to help out our healer.
Call the wind. Downwind of Altyrus. Upwind of Altyrus. Chilling breath.
Oh, our healer's down. What's the boss at? 14%?
Call the wind.
They'd be rezzed. Go ahead and help out there, no reason not to. I don't have my shining light buff. There, I got it. Gives me a free walk, pretty much. I ran off the edge on this the other day. I was doing a 22 on my druid, and I just was like spam clicking it as I was walking to the edge, and my character just walked right off the edge. It's kind of funny. A little random. Healer's kind of low on mana. I'm not sure if the healer died too there. Oh, I'm gonna get gone. That was my bad. I don't know why I didn't get aggro and stuff there very quickly. I think they leapt and got out of range of my avenging shield. I don't have an interrupt. That's fine.
Greater heal.
Start kiting out of the adept that dies. Oh, they stunned inside of the... That's not good. Yeah, we're fine though.
Crashing stone.
Yeah, I don't think we're in any danger of failing the key.
Rally.
No danger at all. Can I like sneak him around the edge of the... Yeah. That's kind of cool. Snuck him around the edge of the sanguine there. Pretty easy week to tank. Tyrannical weeks are, I've noticed they're much easier just overall for tanking, but it's just the dungeons are tighter because of the damage requirements and stuff like that. Bosses take way longer.
Inside.
Watch Skull for interrupts. I found out the other day, this is a nightmare to tank, or to like, with Sanguine, this particular pack. These packs with the ministers. We'll just try to move out of the Sanguine so that people don't, or so that things don't die on top of the minister.
Inside.
We'll stun this and then move. Maybe I shouldn't have stunned. I think we're okay. I can just kite this way. Yeah, he'll move out. He did get a bit of Sanguine, but that's fine. I'm gonna actually move this servant over here a little bit.
Inside.
Yeah, I'm moving in a weird manner to try to deal with the Sanguine. Sorry, Pally. I'll wait a second before I pull this for everybody to get up here. Should be good. Then we just go ahead and do some damage, and we're looking for somebody. We'll go ahead and sack the druid. I don't want to waste my divine or my Eye of Tear on this. Go ahead and Avenging Shield that. Watch one of these guys for an interrupt. I have Tear to start here. We'll sit on Skull for interrupts. Actually, no, I'm gonna grab the rally.
Greater heal. Crashing stone.
Oh.
Greater heal.
We'll go ahead and... I don't have an interrupt for that. Hopefully somebody got it. I'm gonna go try to get him back in the Solar Beam if I can. I'm also just gonna kite because things are dying.
Crashing stone.
I'm gonna save this Divine Toll for the next pack.
Rally.
All right. Go ahead, Divine Toll to get that opening aggro. We'll start with an Eye of Tear for defensives. Make sure we have our Consecrate down. Oh, I should have stunned that, or interrupted that. That's my bad. Stun doesn't work on that.
Overload grounding field. Crashing stone.
Eye of Tears gone. I'm gonna pop my Guardian of Ancient Kings here. It's the first time in the dungeon I actually hit that ability. Something I'm bad about is, like, I like rotating CDs and stuff like that, but you have a lot of CDs on some tanks, and some tanks I just don't use them as often as I possibly could.
Crashing stone. Overload grounding field.
That interrupt.
Rally.
Don't have an interrupt with that. I think I had
Crashing stone.
Avenging Shield up. I had an Eye of Tear there again. Waiting for things to start getting kind of low.
Overload
We got another
grounding field.
Divine. I'm gonna move these off because I don't want them to get
Crashing
healed
stone.
if they start sanguining.
Crashing stone. Rally.
We'll just start kiting with our sanguine here.
Rally.
Nice. Pretty clean. Worried about some of these people. We'll just go ahead and we'll go ahead and Eye of Tear here. They were getting so close to the stars, I was worried they were about to pull. We have lust for this boss, which is good. I think the optimal lust on Tyrannical Week are the first pull, the second boss, and then this boss.
Bloodlust.
We might do it too quickly at this key level, but I do think that's generally what you want to do. I know this boss is probably the most dangerous on any level of key,
Out.
Chain lightning.
just because the chain lightnings, the AoE damage from the sparks.
Add.
Skyfall Nova.
This fight's actually much easier than it used to be too.
Static cling.
Ready to jump here.
Static cling. Unstable grounding
We'll
field.
go ahead and freedom that guy to help him out. Help our
Inside.
healer out anyway.
3, 2, 1.
Go stand in the circle.
Supremacy of the storm.
Then we want to reset here, because so immediately after this, he always does a lightning strike.
Chain lightning.
We just want to get out of that, and then we want to reset for in case the Nova spawns far away from us. So I always try to bring the boss like right back to the middle here.
Add.
Skyfall Nova.
We'll just pop a defensive and plant here and try to kill this. We'll also sack somebody, probably our healer, just to make it easier on them.
Static cling.
Out.
Chain lightning.
That's my bad. I stood in the chain lightning while I was trying to freedom.
Add.
Skyfall Nova.
Didn't really hurt anybody, but could have been dangerous.
Out.
Chain lightning.
I'm just gonna like be ready to
Static
heal somebody.
Static cling. Unstable grounding field.
Lay on hands is what I meant there.
Inside. 3,
Just pop it on the mage.
Supremacy of the storm.
Teleported so fast there. We'll do the same thing. We'll reset here because chain lightning is going out. Just want to make sure that we're not in that. And then be ready for the next star to spawn. I used to think that this Nova might have been proximity based to the boss, but I've had them spawn like all the way across the arena before. I think it's just safer to reset just so you have an easier
Static cling.
switch, right?
Lightning.
We should just kill boss here. Just ignore the next ad set. I just scold it to hopefully tell people that's what my plan is. We might kill it before it even comes out. Yeah, we did. Dang. Yeah, pretty easy 16. Our comp was Evoker, what, Rep Pally, Pop Pally, Boomy, Fire Mage. I was second on overall damage. That's pretty crazy. But I'm also, well, no, the Boomy is pretty geared too. Maybe not correctly geared, but anyway, well, oh, we got the mount. GZ. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's daily dungeon. Nothing too crazy. Like I said, I'm just kind of farming for vault and trying to replace these rings eventually. So thanks again for watching. If you enjoyed the video, a like or comment's always cool. And if you're new, a sub is always awesome. But I hope you have a good rest of your day. And thanks again for watching the video. Bye-bye.